Live music, live animals and even some lively belly dancing. It was certainly a party atmosphere on the WTA Tour on the Persian Gulf on Tuesday as players let their hair down for an annual night of celebration away from the court. But it was back to business the following morning on the court as the Dubai Duty-Free Tennis Championships got back into full swing. Agnieszka Radwanska had her sights set on a maiden 2014 title at a venue she knows just how to do it.
Oh, that is precision.
After getting a bye in the opening round, things looked to be going to plan for the 2012 champion here in round 2 as she surged into a 4-1 first-set lead against Flavia Pennetta.
Wow, that's a fabulous forehand to end another terrific rally with every inch of the court being covered.
However, her Italian opponent came charging back into the opener and before long was on level terms. Panetta kept that momentum going as she took the set 6-4.
Well, a great effort from Panetta, winning 5 straight games from 1-4 down.
The world number 22 carried that into the second, winning 8 straight games in total as her range of shot-making continued to baffle Radwanska.
Well, she gave up on that lob very early, and in fact, it really wasn't that far over her head.
Despite finally winning a game to make it 3-1, the Pole couldn't sustain any sort of resistance, and before long, Panetta was back on top.
Again, just not decisive when given the chance to put the ball away, and Panetta's in the mood to run down everything.
She finished off the world number 3 with ease, winning 6-4, 6-1, as she booked her place in the next round.
Well, that sort of sums it up for Radwanska. Finishes with a double fault.
Fighting for the right to face Panetta were 2 former world number 1s, as Venus Williams and Ana Ivanovic went head-to-head. It was Serbia's Ivanovic who looked brighter out of the blocks. But it wasn't long before Venus struck back. In the end, the 7-time Grand Slam singles winner was looking like her former self as she stormed through the opener 6-2. Ivanovic just couldn't cope with Williams' power as the American looked just as comfortable in the second. And while her sister Serena's dramatic return to action this week may be making headlines, it's Venus who could yet become the story here in Dubai.
But surely that's basically settled this match. Williams up to 7-2 breaks.
She wrapped up the contest with ease to book her place in the quarters as her recent resurgence continues.
And it's a winner from Williams. Yeah, the smile is broad, and no wonder. That's a terrific performance. And on this basis, we can say that Venus Williams is going to roar back up the rankings this year.
After knocking out Roberta Vinci the previous day, Sorana Cirstea was looking to claim another Italian scalp as she took on Vinci's doubles partner Sara Errani on day 3. Cirstea started strongly again here, but Irani wouldn't be a pushover.
2 good, wonderful defensive skills from Irani.
A lack of consistency cost the 4th seed in the early stages, however, and Cirstea would take the first set 6-2.
Surprised she didn't make the stand play there. Cirstea positively sprints to the chair.
Irani looked back to her more resilient self in the second. Despite Cirstea continuing to fire down winners, it was Irani who managed to edge the set, taking it 7-5.
She hits very few winners, particularly off the forehand side, but that was a stunner.
The Romanian was straight back on the offensive in the decider, though.
Brilliant. It's a 50th winner, would you believe? 50th!
Last year's runner-up Irani ultimately wouldn't have enough, as Costar finished in fitting fashion with her 52nd winner of the match to book a spot in the last 8. She faces Caroline Wozniacki next.
She's a great player, you know, she's been already so long up there, and you know, it's going to be a good battle. And as I said, you know, these matches are very good for me because if I wanna be the best, I have to beat the best, you know.
Last up on court on Wednesday was defending champion Petra Kvitova, who faced Spain's Carla Suarez Navarro. The Czech looked dominant from the start and would waltz through the opener 6-1.
Oh, that's a huge forehand once again, but I always encourage it. I guess I was single-handed, so if a player wants to be single-handed, I always encourage it.
Yeah, good for you, well done. I don't think many do.
But Suarez Navarro, who reached a career-high world number 14 last year, stormed back into this encounter and went on to level up the match.
Oh, she's made it! She is battling so hard here, Annabelle, and as you said, I mean, after the first, 10, 12 minutes or so, 4 or 5 games had gone. And yet here we are after 69 minutes, and Suarez Navarro has got a break point to get back in the second set.
She continued to frustrate Kvitova in the decider as the contest went the distance.
Made it.
And third seed Kvitova crumbled when it mattered, allowing Suarez Navarro to complete a day of impressive upsets in Dubai.
She's got it!
Game, set match, Suarez Navarro.
It's a sensational win from Carla Suarez Navarro. She's being totally outplayed. Look at the reaction from the cat.